Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be showing you how I converted an old sari into a lehenga model outfit. So I started off by cutting the full circle skirt and then cut the border out from the sari. While I cut the border off the sari, I put around half an inch seam allowance for the band. So I had to trim it down to 1/4 inches as I only wanted the golden part to be seen outside. As you sew, remember to check if you are placing the right sides of the skirt and the band together before stitching. And once it's done, I like to double check if I've gotten the sides right and if I have slashed the seams. Since a sari doesn't offer the required width to cut a full circle skirt at once as a single piece, I had to cut it as two pieces. The skirt, after attached with the straight border band, looked nice. Actually, looked nicer than I expected it to be. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pin the side seams of the two skirt pieces together and then stitch the seams close. I'm the happiest when I get the seams of both pieces correctly aligned towards the end. This is a project I started 6 months ago and I ended up not doing it because of my busy schedule at that time. So I couldn't really film the way I cut the skirt to show you guys. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and measure the skirt waist, which was 38 inches, and I added a little extra, about 1 inch for the waistband. Then we need to get your waist measurements to decide on how much you need to take for the elastic band. For making the waistband, I used twice the width of the elastic I was using, which was around 2 inches wide. And after we are done preparing the waistband, let's now pin the waistband all along with the skirt. And I'm gonna leave the extra to be trimmed off for later as we sew. Stitch the waistband onto the skirt. Do not completely finish stitching the band and stop a little before you complete stitching the waistband. And stitch the band close. And then trim off the excess. And then go back to the previous step and finish sewing the band onto the skirt. Remember to slash the seams. Now let's fold the edge of the band towards the inside of the skirt and pin in place. Here I'm marking 4 cm to insert the elastic band through. And then finish with the top stitch. And let's not forget to stitch only until the marking. Here I'm inserting the elastic using a pin.
Flowers in my garden never looked as bright as this, like a happy child of worship.
Stitch the ends of the elastic band together and close it. Go ahead and close the opening of the waistband.
Look at my
And with this final step, we're done with the skirt part. So this is the end of part 1 of the project. Second part of the project is going to be on how I made the top part of this outfit. If you guys enjoy watching contents related to designing and fashion, do subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. See you.
Oh, the flowers in my garden never looked as bright as this.